Alright, you guys, so moving on to example 2 here, we're asked to find the missing side of our triangle. Now, we do have two sides labeled here or given with the measurements. So what we have to do here is basically identify which ones are A, B, and C. And whenever we're identifying which one's which, we're going to go ahead and start off with our C value. So whenever we are identifying C, we need to look at where our right angle is located. And if we look at the side opposite to the right angle, in this case, that's going to be our C value. That's going to represent the hypotenuse. So in this case, this is our C. And the other two sides, which is 9 and this one that we're looking for, it could either be A or B. It doesn't matter which one's which. So I could make this A and I could make this my B. So all we're doing from here is basic substitution and solving for A. So then we have the formula Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And all we're doing from here is, once again, basic substitution. A squared is what we're trying to find. And B in this case has a value of 9. And C has a value of 14. So then we have A squared plus 81 equals 14 squared in this case is, I don't know, let's check. 14 squared is 196. And since we're trying to leave the A alone, we're going to go ahead and move everything to one side. So the 81, I'll go ahead and do the opposite and subtract 81 to both sides. And we have A squared equals 196 minus 81 would give us 115. And let me just double check that. So it's 196 minus 81. Yeah, 115. So then from here, we're solving for A. We need to do the opposite of taking the squared, which is taking the square root. So I'm going to go ahead and take the square root of both sides. And we have A equals, in this case, the square root of 115. If you want something that's more exact, or if they're asking for decimals, we can go ahead and do an approximation. So I could go ahead and do square root of 115 is going to be 10.72 if you want to go ahead and round to 2 decimal places. 10.72. And this here would be our final answer. So this is 10.72.